So as you fact checked me, there's one thing that isn't obvious at first, but it's obvious once you mention it, is that there's two kinds of catalogs. There's the manufacturer's catalog, and then there's the retailer's catalog. The retailer's catalog is meant for the customer, would be you and me. And the manufacturer catalog was sent to the retailers to show them what we offer and what the talking points are for this particular axe. Which talking points the retailer offers in their catalog, they probably wouldn't include everything. They would just pick out the details they thought were most relevant to the customers who are looking for axes from their store. And that would mean, and then some retailers have lines made specifically for them by that manufacturer. Like you wouldn't necessarily find all of Vaughan's offerings in the Craftsman line. You would find the Craftsman axes that Sears had said that's the ones we want to offer. The talking points, though, the descriptions, they probably would have come right from the manufacturer. And you'll notice in the Sears catalog, there's very few. So when they're offering their Craftsman axes, they just have the ones that they requested to be manufactured for them under the Craftsman logo. And then the descriptions would be limited to just a few details about what this axe is. And it doesn't look like they got off on offering 14 different kinds of hand axe. And that's why, for instance, you don't see them listing price per axe. You see them listing the price if you buy half dozen, a dozen, and then 3 dozen, 4 dozen, 5 dozen. The prices are given to the retailer. And then the retailer decides what the markup should be for their catalog that they send to the consumers. The retailer's not going to list everything that the manufacturer offers. They're going to list what their customer base most likely would be interested in, and they're going to use the talking points provided by the manufacturer to try to make the axe appeal to their consumer. And that would be the final conclusion, is that there's no difference. It's just marketing. I couldn't find any difference. You can order any of the head sizes. In the one description, it goes from 12 ounce up to 32 ounces for the head. The head styles are basically the same. For a while, they would offer them in all of the same quality lines. Like whether, for instance, if it's Kelly, if they're going to offer you a perfect or a flint edge, or other than that, there's no difference that I could find. It's mix and match. What handle style do you want? That would change whether you called it a hunting axe or a camp axe or a sportsman's axe. Any head style, any head weight, any length of the handle for that particular classification. Other than that, there's no real difference. You could have used one of those axes for any of the other categories. Final answer, Regis.